in the past. I don't want to say the same thing, but we will meet the teams in due course. The first end is cagey. And that stone is away, unfortunately. Now, if Sweden can put a stone, yep, T-line, T-weight. Like that. Needs to stop though. Yes. 3 red provisionally. I say that because I can speculate all I want. High fives all around, but the teams have to agree. So it's a 3-stone lead for Sweden. Now, you may be wondering why I'm not talking that much at the moment. It's purely because, and it could well be a blessing in disguise, I'm trying to get the player graphic. There's a little graphic that should come at the bottom of your screen with who it actually is. But since this is Team Sweden, or since this game does involve some players with international names, and I'm from Middlesbrough, rather than get it wrong, let's just keep it simple. I want to do my bit for international relations. The last thing I want to do is get a name wrong. So what we'll do, as far as Team Sweden goes, is I'll tell you the first name of each player as they take their stone, and then I may attempt their surnames towards the tail end of the game. As I said, I don't want to get it wrong. I can tell you, though, this is Craig Patterson with his second stone, the lead for Joyner today. There he is. There he goes. The stone should be coming into shot almost immediately. It doesn't look especially heavy. Might plug the gap though. Yep, that's fine. Counting, lovely. Over the hog line in the house. That's well played. Second shot. Yep, definitely second. Here is Anton with his first stone for Team Sweden. First stone of this, the second end. A little tap here wouldn't go amiss. That's a big tap, unfortunately. Takes both stones away. That's a mistake. Wow. Anton. Still early days. 3 stones in front. Not all is lost though. 1 stone in front in this end so far. So that mistake by Anton hopefully won't be that costly. Here's Ewan McDermott. Now, can Anton, the second player for Team Sweden, unfortunately with his first stone, taking out his own guard and shot at the same time. Maybe just put another guard in. That would be the thing to do. Now, it's not necessarily what I would have done, but then again, I'm not on the Swedish team. I've never even been to Sweden. I'd love to go, but I've never been. So, again, that's a head scratcher by Anton. It leaves a gap wide open. Here is Ewan with his final stone of this, the second. I'm trying desperately not to be too critical. These are young people. I am myself only 24, but these are young people. So I don't have the same confidence. But it's great that they're playing. The future of the sport is right here for your viewing pleasure. Well, unfortunately, that's a stone that's went through the house. I've been told by Mr. Sloan, the curling development officer at Dumfries, don't worry about the names. Famous last words, I think. Yes, well, yes, and then no, as quickly as I can say it. That was a good try. That's another stone that wasn't quite there. Still one in front though for Team Sweden. I'm sure Joiner's team will make a comeback. It may not be in this end. Oh, yes! That's well played. That's very well played. Joiner's team. That's fabulous. And I mean that, I'm not being ironic. What a stone. That's changed the end. I wonder. Yes! Could be what? Well, that's okay. It's cut down the scoreline from 3 to 1. 3 down to 1 down. So that effectively eliminates the mistake altogether, so we can forget about that and move on. And the game changes. Ladies and gentlemen, you are watching the Dumfries Junior International Session 1. This is Sweden versus Joyner on Dumfries Curling, the official curling channel. Live from Dumfries Ice Bowl. This is us for the next 3 days. And we hope to give you all the relevant information that we can. That's well played. That's 2 blue. Ladies and gentlemen, I can say officially we have a game on our hands. The grandma has escaped, or the granny has escaped. From this game, we have a game on our hands. It's always better to call when the scoreline is almost level. (3-2) going into the third end. Is Eric with his first stone of this, the third end, looking, I'd imagine, to either come up to or draw past the first guard. That's what it's going to do. It's going to go past, hopefully drift in the house and stop. Wow. Call me Paul Daniels. God rest his soul. That's almost magic. Craig Patterson with his final stone. With his first stone, just put a nice guard at the front, nice centre line guard. Second stone looking to draw from the right hand side as you look at it. Needs to be a bit heavier, Craig. That's fine. Another centre line guard. Here's Anton with his first stone. As I've said previously, I'm not going to attempt the surnames for Team Sweden until at least end 6. That way the the chances of me getting it wrong are diminished. I want to do my best for sort of Scottish/Swedish relations. I don't want to get an angry email in 6 months, you know. Why should we come back? The commentator got our name wrong. Here's Ewan with a surname I have tried to pronounce, but I fear I've got it wrong. So, the same policy as Team Sweden. Here is Ewan with his first stone of the third. Looking to draw past. Well, that's okay. Anton Rigosa with his first stone. That's okay. One up at the moment. One up in the game and one up in the end. Oh, this end. Nowhere near the end yet. It's well played by Ewan. Takes one away. Anton Rigosa for his final stone. I'd give more ice than that. Maybe stand further to your right hand side just to be sure. We'll know if that is the correct ice, if the stone sort of finishes up almost exactly where the skip was standing. He's moving with some urgency though. That's okay. It's going to go through the port, the centre gap. Actually, it may catch the guard. It's going to, you know. Well, never mind. What we've tried to do this year is I've asked Graham, as a fan, which games would you like to see streamed as a fan? So, hoping to bring you the from a fan's perspective, the best games, the crucial games. Yes, that's one, that's two, that's well played. Goodness me. There we go. Double takeout at 20 to 11 in the morning. Now that was Craig Joyner. His name is on the team sheet as skip, but he is playing the vice skip position today. So that's why. Double takeout. That's good. That's well played. That's well done. Nice one, Craig. Now, the vice skip is Daniel. Daniel Magnusson. Usually, again, also usually the skip for the for Team Sweden. But having spoken to the team this morning, they've said that their coach has told them, and this is verbatim, if you have two players that sort of interchange between vice and skip, it takes the pressure off. Which I agree with, actually. That way it's not the sort of Braveheart last ditch sort of, oh, I'm the skip, here we go thing. Daniel Magnussen with his first stone. That's okay, takes one away. The end is blank at the moment. Here is Mr. Joyner. I don't know what he does as a job, but I'm guessing it's not a joiner, which would have been comical for me as a commentator, but he's probably, I don't know, I haven't asked him. I don't want to guess, would that be terrible? Either way, Mr. Joyner, double takeout with his first stone of the third. Here is his final stone of this end. The end is blank at the moment. Joyner needs to, and the team need to score here as they don't have the hammer. That's why they're sweeping like mad. It is counting. That's well played. Now, can Daniel see enough of it to take it out? Yep, that's certainly what the call was. Although I think that's what the call was, but it's not the way I would have done it. I would have came in from the right-hand side. More ice than that. Again, it doesn't matter what I would have done. I'm a, an armchair wheelchair commentator. None of these players can hear me. I'm on a different level of the building. They can only watch the playback. And to take a phrase from David Owen, who is the technical director of the commentary box, I'm just a spectator. I'm not a coach. They're probably right. Daniel Magnussen, well, that's served a purpose. No, that's probably the right call. Actually, I'll concede that one. That yes, just the way the stones were, probably the right call. Okay, here is Emile. Oh, and actually, hold on. No, it's not Emile at all. I'm a stone ahead of myself. This is Robin McCall. So Robin McCall, there he is. I think I'm a stone. Yes, I am. I'm a stone ahead of myself. This is Robin McCall. Always better to notice now. Yes, Robin McCall. Right. Guarding the front stone. Yep, that's a good call. No argument about that one. And here is Emile for his first stone of the third. The draw from the left-hand side is on. Draw from the right-hand side, there's less of a gap. Yeah. Safer to go from the draw from the left-hand side. I think Daniel's just noticed. Yeah. Hindsight is a wonderful thing. Oh, actually, he's done it. That's well played. Goodness me. Emile with his first stone. As a shot, he didn't make it easy for himself, but achieves the same goal, so I can't complain. There's nothing comical I can say about that. Robin McCall, one down at the moment. This is his final stone. Sweden have the hammer in this end. So Robin's final stone. Yep, the call from the vice skip was absolutely correct. Let's see if the stone is. No, it's not going to make it. Rather than wait and say as it stops, no, it's not going to make it, I just like to let you know in due course. I really do. I know some commentators wouldn't have said anything there until it stopped, but not me, unfortunately. So Emil with his final stone. Well, I mean, if this wasn't a national tournament and I was in Emil's shoes, probably throw the stone, take a one. Because the way the blue stones are scattered, there's every chance that Emil could tap a stone up. And with the lead as slim as it is, again, I'm no loyalties to these teams whatsoever. No. Throw the stone away, take the one, move on. Let's see. Maybe Emil has got something else planned. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Goodness me. Woo. 2 red. Emil, if I could, I'd give you a standing ovation. That's why Emil is on Team Sweden. I would have said that if Team Joyner did the same stone, by the way. And I'm not. I'm up here with a coffee. So, Team Sweden have 5 stone to 2 lead, so 3 stones in front. This doesn't mean by any stretch that Team Sweden are going to relax. Quite the opposite, actually. This is a national tournament, so it may come down to shots and ends. Here's Eric with his first stone. Eric Johansson. That's well played. It does mean, however, that Craig can take this stone away, should he choose. now that's a head scratcher. You have the hammer, you're 3 stones behind, and there's a stone almost dead centre in the house, and you don't take it out. Here's Eric with his final stone. Needs to keep going. Needs to keep going. Okay, now he's put the guard in. That's okay. Yep. Here's Ewan with his final stone. Somebody's got to hit something sometime. Takes one away. Now, you'd bet your house that the voice skip for Sweden, Daniel, put the guard in. Now, it hasn't been called in an obvious way. I'd imagine guard, though. Daniel Magnusson. Not looking to do anything dramatic here. Put the guard in. Yes. We won't know until number 75 moves to his left or his right. I wonder if the numbers have any significance. They probably do. I haven't. That's one of the questions I didn't ask this morning, actually. Yes, Daniel putting the guard in. Here is Craig Joyner, looking to take the front guard off, but I don't. Why would you not sort of try and do a takeout from the left-hand side? Get one of the three that's in the house. That's why. 2 away. That's well played. That's very well played. I'm wrong. I owe him a coffee. As far as I see it, there are 2 very simple rules in curling etiquette and curling in general. Well, actually 3. 1, you shake hands at the beginning and the end. Number 2, as a team, you try and score a 2 and give away a 1. And then you're fine. And the third one is you leave yourself a very simple shot and you leave your opponent a very difficult shot. And then you're laughing. You know, then you're away. Then you can go to the races. Now that logic doesn't always work, as we watched that previous shot by Joyner. His name's on the team sheet, but he's playing Vice today. Here's Daniel with his second stone. Yes! It's well played. Now, can Craig do the same thing, actually? In any case, it needs weight. Right. Now, totally forget about what I just said about leaving yourself an easy shot. What Craig wants to do, or what his vice skip wants, or skip in this case, they interchange, wants him to do is hit his own guard with pace to hit the red stones away. Now that's what they want. Is that what they're going to get? Oh, could be close. Shouting started. No, hit the wrong end. That's unlucky. Ay, ay, ay. This could be the end that changes the game. Sweden are on target. They haven't scored any less than a 2 in this game per end. Emil with his first stone. Now, how greedy is Emil? I would guard, but he might draw. I don't know. The sensible thing to do is front line. The stone has been released. Here we go. Now that's not guard weight. Goodness me. You let that go with a draw speed. Either that or he's very tall. No, I think that's heavier than guard. Oh, yes, that's well played. Just the ticket for Emil there. 3 stones in the house and counting. 1 stone guarding. Robin McCall. Now, let's see. That's the line I would take. But I think Robin's going to do something entirely different here. Same shot again from Emil. Just guard. Nothing dramatic. No Braveheart shot necessary. Yep. Guard. Guard weight. No reason for anything else. Yes. That's well played by Emil. Play the numbers. I don't have many catchphrases, I think, but when my commentating career ends, and I'm really old, some kid will maybe say, hopefully, I watched one of your YouTube broadcasts. I don't think YouTube will be around when I'm sort of 70, 80 years old, but I watched one of your YouTube broadcasts and I learned to play the numbers. But it's true. I mean, unfortunately for Joiner's team, Sweden are 3 in front with a guard. Yep, 3 red. That's unlucky for Joiner's team. Sweden marches on. Six stones in front now for Team Sweden. Yes, you are watching the Dumfries Junior International Tournament for 2016. This is Team Sweden going up against Craig Joyner and his rink. Sweden are 8 stones. I was going to say 8 stones in front. No, they're 6 stones in front with the scoreline at 8-2. And 1 up at the moment. I was trying to sort out the relevant graphic, but it's not playing ball today, unfortunately. I shall keep trying. That's okay. This is the 5th end of an 8-end game. Team Sweden for a straight takeout. Looks okay. Drifting a bit though. Brace. Yes, wonderful. Well played. can join his team mount a comeback here. I'm not necessarily sure it's going to be this end. 2 in front, 2 down. Well, 2 in front if you're Team Sweden. Yes, that's okay. That's well played. Hand goes up. Yes. It's a good weight. Lovely. That should come up to the red and stop. Maybe tap the blue. Yes, does both. That's great. That's well played. Goodness me. Team Sweden obviously not content to relax in this end. Last time we checked, it was 8-2, and then the score graphic decided to take a sort of early lunch break. We'll see if we can sort that out for you. Yes, that's well played. Let's see if either Daniel Magnuson or Eric and Emil. So either Daniel Magnuson or Emil. Let's see if they can add to this for Team Sweden now. Yes, drawing from the left-hand side is the simpler shot. Certainly the shot I would go for. It has been released. Here we go. Needs to keep going, needs to keep going. Yes! That's well played. Is it well played enough, though? Everybody's having a look. Just, I think. Hold on. Do you know, that's quite close. That is quite close. So this is session number 1. This game is from section number 1. This is Sweden versus Joiner. This is an international tournament. This is a national team versus a relatively local team, UK based. Goodness me, this is going to be an end that's relatively close. Joiner. Now, sometimes the camera doesn't necessarily state the obvious. It could be one Sweden, it could be one Joiner. Either way, this is one close end. So this game is scheduled to continue until midday. There are different games playing, as you can hear at the moment. We will hopefully bring you the up-to-date, I say hopefully, bring you the up-to-date scores of the various games. I've been told on good authority that somebody will be up with a printout. Gotta love a printout. Makes it look more official. Now, I don't think the blue stone is able to be seen to be taken away. Could be close though. Needs to keep going. Needs to keep going. No, it's dying out. Now everybody's having a look now, which makes me feel a bit better. I think hold on. Whoa, hold on. Could the umpire be called for the first time in this game? It's always strange when you look at a stone from 50 different angles. It seems to move. I can only guess, unfortunately. That one's relatively close. I think the umpire is called. Yep. Which one is it? Okay, so this is end number 7. The scoreline, I've just checked, it's 8-3 in favour of Sweden. Straight takeout, that's allowed because the blue stone entered the house. Remember, if it stopped short of the house, it means the opponent can't take it out immediately. Soon, but not immediately. Yep, over the hog line. That's the first bit done. Centreline guard, wonderful, well played. Even if it wasn't meant to be a centreline guard, it is now. think Sweden's redstone is... yes, it is. It's counting. It's biting at the back. And I think that stone is through the house, unfortunately. The brush goes up, the stone goes out. That's unlucky. Goodness. The story for Joiner's team in this game, whatever they score from here on in, is a drop in the ocean. 8-3. I mean, it's not impossible with 3 ends. We're in end number 6 of 8. So it's not impossible. It's a tall order, and the scoreline so far would suggest that it's a foregone conclusion. Team Sweden won't mind though. I was talking to them just before they went on the ice. They all said whatever happens, it's good as long as we win. So this game could go down in the win column. I assume so. Yes. Here's Anton with his final stone in the 6th end, 6 of 8. It's not Anton at all. I'm a stone ahead or behind myself. Multitasking has never been my favourite thing. I am learning. Okay, that's well played. If the end was to end here, it would be 8-4. Still not enough for Joiner's team. This is the first time that these teams have played each other. That's okay. Yes. Somebody's going to have a sore throat tomorrow. Why is it we always get the quiet game? We very rarely, when we stream games live, get the sort of shouty, dramatic game. It would be nice once in a while. I'm sure for you, the viewer. Drown out that guy's voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about. Yes! That's well played. Good line. Yes, wonderful. High fives all round. Again, it's a drop in the ocean as far as the scoreline goes. So far, a very impressive showing now. Remember, this is only one section of the tournament. There are many other teams playing this. We will meet them all in due course, no doubt, bringing you the best live action over the next 3 days. So there's 10 minutes of this game remaining. Maybe time for the end of this end and maybe another should they choose to play. This is end number 6. Usually in 8 end games it is a 6 end minimum. Rather, I think Joiner's team would need to score pretty heavily here. They're going to try though. That's 2. That's well done. Brings the score to 8-5. Ah yes, the power of hindsight. It's a wonderful thing when you look back. When you watch the playback tonight. I'm rather impressed. I haven't been overly critical, which I thought I would be, but I must be getting nicer or older, one of the two. The really sad thing is all these players are either my age or younger, so goodness me. Sweden not prepared to give the 1 or the 2. Needs to keep going. Does so. Takes 1 away, I'd imagine. Leaves the straight take out. Yep. Now, if Joiner's team can score a 3 here, and they would do that by taking out that front red, that would take the score to 8-6. Is it too little too late? Are we running out of time? I think we may fit another end in. As I said, Joiner's team would need to score pretty heavily to pursue the idea of another end. Yes. Moves 1. Lovely. Sits 4-3. Leaves the straight takeout for a meal though. Yes, I appreciate this game is rather simple when you're sitting up here with a coffee, talking endlessly. Down there it's a whole different thing. The temperature for a start. You'd have to be pretty dense not to notice that it's cold. Hand goes up. Yes, that's a nice weight as well. Lovely. Yep, one red. Now, is there time for another end, or are we handshaking there? High fives? No, I think we're going to another end. Okay. One red for Team Sweden, taking the score to 8-3. As we go into the penultimate end, the penultimate scheduled end, everyone's having a sit down. Now, I did say in 6 to 8 I will attempt to pronounce the second names of the players, and we're on the wrong camera there. There we go. Okay, so that was Erik Johansson with his first stone. That's well played. It leaves a straight takeout though. For Craig Patterson, that's certainly where the brush is. So a 4-minute schedule, this will be the final end. There we go, straight out. Needs to stay, does so, that's well played. We officially say thank you and almost good afternoon to Erik Johansson as he takes his final stone of this game. Takes one away, takes his own stone away, that's okay. Looking at the scoreline, getting to the point where mathematically it's impossible for Joyner to come back. Actually, that previous end was the end where Sweden's managed to score the least, actually. 3 in the first, then Joyner pulled 2 stones back in the second. Then Sweden started the charge. 2 in the third, 3 in the fourth. And Joyner with that 1 stone in the fifth, and Sweden with 1 in the sixth. We're now in the seventh end, 7 of 8, with 3 minutes scheduled to play, so this will obviously be the final end. Straight takeout. This is Anton Rigosa. Nothing fancy. There we go. Clean kill. Lovely. It's irrelevant whether the stone stays or not. It's in the lane or the rink itself, but it's not in the target, so that's okay. We can move on. The curling lounge is filling up. There will be orange juice spilled, so let me tell you. must say that it's very busy up here. It's good to see the place full. That's well played. Well played by Ewan. Leaves another straight takeout for Sweden. Does so. That's fine. Thank you and good afternoon to Anton Rigosa. That's his final stone of the afternoon. Well, of the game. He's got another game coming up this afternoon, but final stone of this game. Here is Ewan. Well played. Right, so now there's an open house. It's probably going to be food served. Never mind. Open house. Open target. Daniel is playing Vice, even though he is Skip, the Swedish coach, with a theory that I share that if the Vice Skip and Skip change occasionally, it takes away the pressure, or halves it at least, which I agree with. I think that's a pretty sound theory. Yes, it's well played. Now, can you guess what the next shot will be? Here is Craig Joyner, also playing Vice, even though his name is the team name. And hopefully we will get the relevant graphics sorted out for you for the next game. We apologise. There will occasionally be technical difficulties. But this is the takeout end, and rightfully so, actually, for both parties. It means that, or for both teams, it means that Sweden secure the win. We're well into the win column now. Mathematically, it's impossible for Joyner to come back. And for Joyner, it means that it finishes. He can draw for one here. The team can draw for one. 9-4 sounds a lot better than 9-3. Yeah, it means that it ends on a high for either team. It's a win-win. That's my politically correct word. It would be nice to score an 8 every end, but I haven't seen an 8. I've seen a 6. I've commentated on a 6. Unofficially on a 7. Because I thought it was a 6. Craig Joyner, his final stone of this game. That's well played. I'm trying not to sound like I'm rubbing anything in here, but Sweden can actually afford to guard this stone. But I think a takeout is mathematically they can afford to guard. But I think sort of ethically and spiritually, going for the takeout. Here we go. Don't miss it. Catches an edge. It's a hollow sound when you don't hit it centre. One of the best sounds in sport. This is Robin McCall. So the next game is scheduled for 12:30. We hope that you will stay with us. This is the National Youth Championships. Oh, the Junior International Championships. National Youth. How old do I sound? Why did I say National Youth? The Junior International. I think there is a National Youth Championship. Anyway, this is the Junior International live from Dumfries Ice Bowl. Where's the weight gone, Emil? Goodness me. Again, it's drop in the ocean. A solid display from Sweden and their team. Well done, Emil. That's not Emil at all. That's Robin McCall. There's the handshake. I think that last end was blanked, which takes the score to 9-3 in favour of Sweden. We will see you in 20 minutes for game number 2. Live from Dumfries Ice Bowl. You're watching the opening day's coverage of the Junior International.